Okay, I thought I'd try something different this time, and different usually ends up being something you either don't like or it might be something you do like. And this time I decided to try some Mexican cinema. Yep, if you like Mexican food, you ought to like Mexican cinema. Well, I had to try this one because I saw movie posters for it when it came out, and it's called Chrysler 300. Yeah, it's got a Chrysler 300. Look at it. It's a Chrysler 300. Yeah. Yeah, you don't care about those. You care about the car. And I saw the posters for this movie for like over a year. It was that long I had seen posters for it. And, well, how does it stack up to as long as it had been out there? Well, the first thing was no subtitles. Zero. Not even Spanish subtitles for the hearing impaired. So no subtitles, that's mistake number one. Number two, this was an American production, so it's not completely Mexican cinema, but they speak Spanish throughout the whole thing, and it's pretty much Mexican throughout the whole thing. So I consider it Mexican regardless. Even though it's technically made in America, and it's filmed in California, I still say it's Mexican. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound right there. But anyways, so how good was the movie? To begin with, the movie, it had some of the worst directing, I think, because the movie started off by showing the end of the movie. So they always show the ending, and then they want to go back in time. Well, I always consider that to be the worst way of starting any movie, is by showing the ending and then going backwards. Not that Fight Club was bad, but at least Fight Club made sense. No, this showed the actual ending of the movie, and then they just said they went back three weeks, and then all of a sudden it was the same more thing. Now, another thing about this movie is most of the talking sequences in this movie are done in classic Mexican soap opera style. And you can tell just by the video editing, it's 100% just like the Spanish soap operas. So if you watch it, and you watch Mexican or Spanish soap operas a lot, and you see it, that's how they act throughout the whole movie. Yep, that's pretty much how everybody talks. And then we get to the stuff everybody loves, which is the gunfights. Yeah, the movie's just not a movie until somebody gets shot. And shot till they die. So yeah, there you go. And what's it like? Well, the gunshots are pretty good. The chase scenes are pretty good. You know, 80s action level for the chase scenes in the movie. It's that good. But the shooting is terrible as far as when people get shot. They are overacting 100%. Like, this is the worst overacting you've ever seen in your life. You swear people couldn't overact anymore. And they're trying to be serious about the whole movie. It's almost sad because people are overacting so terrible. Ah, good grief. I really hated this movie, to be honest. Even if I understood Spanish and I watched it, I really wouldn't be happy with the quality of the movie here. I wouldn't even be happy with it. I really wouldn't. Although I must say, they get an A+ on packaging here, because at least they did this right. Even for as low budget as a feature this is. And just so you know, yes, it is. It says made in Mexico here, and let me see if I'll even zoom in that close. But yeah, it says made in Mexico there. So yeah, so there, it is Mexican. If it has that on there, it's Mexican now. Even though it was shot in California and all the cars were in California license plate. Oh, what else can I say about the movie? Everybody in it doesn't know how to dress. Or whoever did the wardrobe for this movie really has no sense of how to wear clothes. Throughout the whole movie, it's nothing but people wearing skin-tight clothing. Whether it's a dress shirt, or a dress, or just a pair of pants. It is terrible. They wear pants so tight. And it's all guys that are wearing tight jeans, and I mean, these jeans are tight. Whew! You see some junk in the movie. Yes, male junk. Not female junk. Male junk. And you see a lot of it. And the whole time the camera's zoomed in, it's kind of like zoomed in where their heads are all the way up here at the top, and like the crotch is right in the middle, like it's pointing right at you, like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and the crotch is in your face the whole time, and it's almost like intentional. They want you to see the guy's bulge in his pants. It's almost ridiculous. And what's even worse is they got the gun like pointing at it, so it's like it's even worse. It's terrible. Ugh, I can't stand it. I don't want to look at dudes' crotches, much less several dudes' crotches. And what's even more strange is throughout the whole movie, they switch clothes. Every scene, somebody's wearing a different set of clothing, so it's like they never wear the same clothes. It's like every scene they had to change their whole wardrobe, or like it was their personal wardrobe, and they just like they sweated the crap out of themselves the day before, so they had to get a new set of clothes for the next shoot. It's almost silly. It's like can't you keep the same clothes from day to day? But every scene is a different set of clothes, and oh, good grief! And the women don't dress much better in this video. They all dress like skanky whores. It's terrible. Or at least one of them does. I'll give some of the credit to some of the other ones. They were dressed pretty decent. But one of the women in the movie, who's supposed to be like the main character, at least the main female character, she wears some low-cut dresses. And trust me, oh god, they're hideous. Sorry. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. So if you see Chrysler 300, just pass it up. It's not even that good. And there's 3 of these. There's a trilogy. I really wouldn't even suggest going after even the first one, much less the whole trilogy. And I guess that's one of the things that should always mark a bad movie, is if it's a trilogy. Usually bad movies come in sets of 3s. Oh goodness. And the whole movie's based on a song, which I guess explains why it's so thin as a movie. So there you go. I'm even sick of looking at it. Oh, good grief! And I could only get a new copy of it. I like they would sell me a used copy of it. That's what every single one of the dealers was telling me. Oh, we got it for $14. Everybody had it for $14, and I was like, for $14, this movie better be good. And this movie turns out for $14 to be pure garbage. I'm not saying this based on the fact I couldn't understand the words in Spanish. I just did not like the acting one bit. I didn't like the filming one bit. And it looks like somebody's first time working with Adobe Premiere. That's just what it looks like from start to finish. It's like somebody's first time working with Adobe Premiere, and they're trying to make a knockoff Spanish soap opera. That's the whole movie. That's just how I feel about it. That's the whole movie from start to beginning, and it's like I said, yeah. Even on Amazon, you can get you have to pay up $14. So no matter where you go, it's $14. So there you go. But don't waste your money, guys. Don't get this movie. Even if you speak Spanish and you want to watch this movie, don't get it. Just don't get it. Alright, I think that's my whole review, and it's been almost 8 minutes. It's been over 8 minutes, so I'm going to quit right now while I'm ahead. Wait until the next review, because I'm actually going to do some Chinese department store cinema.